Ooh. All right, look. It's the buzz with Hollow. I'm not even gonna do a long ass intro. It's Larry fucking Murvin.
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing?
All
How
right.
y'all doing?
So now we're gonna do the real intro because I cussed within the first 15 seconds in algorithms.
Okay.
Nah, I don't care about that. How you doing, man? This is Larry Murvin in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them what you do.
Larry Murvin. I make music. Yeah, I just am an artist overall. Do a lot of different things: music, acting, writing scripts. It's comedian. I do comedy. So it's a lot of different things that I do. But right now, you're getting the musical version of me.
We're getting the musical version of Larry Murvin. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
This man has been my guy for many years at this point, man.
Yeah.
Connected actually through Flower and Bloom.
Shout out.
Shout out Flower. Gotta have her on here soon. But yeah, I just heard his a collab he had with Flower, and it's definitely out now. So
Yeah.
Birds in the Tree.
Birds in the Tree.
Definitely out. But
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this guy's different. Like I hear a lot of artists, of course, in the city, in the other cities, in the whole area. I love music. I hear it all. I like things that are common, and I like things that are unorthodox. But when I heard Larry Murvin for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, this is like, he's different. He's very different. So
Yeah.
it's cool to have you on here and talk about a new upcoming project.
Yeah.
That was, just recently announced, and by the time this is out, it should be recently released.
Yeah, it comes out on my birthday, December 17th.
Okay, so yeah, absolutely, go check out Blue Therapy.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I might just ask a few questions.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about
Some
it,
personal questions I thought of. So, Blue Therapy.
Mm-hmm.
What spawned this project? Was it just you started working on songs and it came together as, oh, this is a project, or you had a concept and started going into making songs for it?
So it originally started with Daniel Caesar's album that he had dropped this year. I can't think of the name of it. But he had dropped the album this year. I can't think of the name of it. But it inspired me. It kind of I was like, okay, like it kind of gave me direction a little bit. And then, I'm a concept artist, so I like to have concepts with my projects. And for this one, the reason it's called Blue Therapy is the blue portion of it is, have you heard of Dr. Emoto? Do you know who Dr. Emoto is?
I'm gonna be honest, no. Go ahead and school me, man.
So
school everybody.
Dr. Emoto is a doctor in China, and he recently passed and stuff. But he basically studied water. He froze water, and he kind of determined if you talk positive to certain water, it has different reactions to it when you freeze it. So he had a jar that was one jar of water that he spoke positive to, another jar they spoke negative to, and then he froze it, and then he looked at the ice crystals, and the positive ones, they looked very nice and beautiful, and then the ones that he talked negative to looked very disformed. So with that discovery, he learned that water has consciousness. So when you talk to your water, water has consciousness. So
never heard of this. This is awesome.
I learned about that through a post from Erykah Badu, and I was just like, oh, this is a cool concept.
From Erykah Badu?
Yeah, it was a post that she put on her story.
Okay.
On her Instagram. So when I saw that, I looked more into Dr. Emoto, and that's where the blue comes from, because during the process of this album, I was speaking positive to my water and was drinking it and trying to get inspiration, just saying affirmations to my water.
To your water?
Yeah, and it's crazy because it actually tastes sweeter when you do that. I would play.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I would play songs, positive songs to the water, just leave the speakers on and just leave it on the water and let the water vibrate with these positive frequencies, and that affects the water. It's just like a plant.
Gotcha.
You know how they say
it does.
plants?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
plants live and breathe and feel things, yeah.
So it's the same with our water. Plus we're 70% water.
Yeah, we're taking it. Yeah, it's
and
us.
You're taking in whatever that water's really listening to. So that was the process of just conceptually where I wanted to go. And then, the therapy part comes from the music was my therapy. So this year has been, it's just been an interesting year of just analyzing myself as an artist, as a person, and just being able to be honest with myself in my music, because the Larry Bird tape was really a character. I didn't talk about anything personal.
Right. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was definitely fun and fire.
Yeah, it was just fun, But this time around, I have like stories that are true, stories that are dreams, imaginations.
Okay.
So it's
gotcha.
it's a blend of different ideas, but it was very therapeutic to do this, and
that's
it
why
was
it's therapy.
Yeah, blue therapy. So with the process of the Dr. Emoto, studies, and then it being therapy, blue therapy.
Is there any particular trials and tribulations or stories that brought you to this, or is it all just on the album and we should just wait for it, which is fine?
Nah, I mean, there's some cool moments. There's a lot of cool moments on there.
Anything you want to give like a one sentence of like, this is interesting?
I have Omar Goodings on it.
Hey,
which is pretty cool.
Hey, that's lit.
I wrote, like, we have 3 verses. I wrote a verse. He wrote a verse, and I wrote the 3rd verse for both of us, like to
for
go
both
back
of y'all
and
back and forth.
And it's I don't know, when is this coming out.
This podcast, I think it's coming out December 30th. So.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just say it then.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're gonna figure it out.
Because if I'll give you the whole, rundown. If that case.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
I'll give you the whole rundown.
12:16 or 12:30. So
okay. I'll give you the whole rundown.
Yeah, get a whole rundown.
Let's get. So basically, all right, you seen Baby Boy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So what I did was on my album, I have a song with him, with Omar, where he's the scene in Baby Boy where he's at the park with Tyrese and he's like they lining up all the. So basically, I took that scene and the words from that scene between him and Tyrese and put it in a rap. So he is basically P from Baby Boy, and I'm Tyrese's character, and he's like, "What kind of bitch ass punch is that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going through that whole.
But it's a rap.
But we rapping.
Oh man!
And that was the most interesting thing, because I remember when I sent him the song, he liked it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna write a verse," and I was like, "Yo, I got this idea. Like, let's do a re-enrapment." That's what I call it. Re-enrapment of the Baby Boy scene.
Re-enrapment. We need to do more of those.
This is a re-enrapment of the Baby Boy scene.
But Larry Murvin coined that term, so if you do it. It was Larry Murvin first.
Okay. For sure. But I was like, yeah, let's do a re-enrapment. He was like, no. He was like, I'm not. Man, people have been asking me to do that for the longest. I'm not doing it. I'm not with it. I was like, hey, let me write it. Like, let me write it. And if you like it, let's go with it. He was like, all right, you can write it, but I ain't shooting a video to it. I was like, well, that defeats the purpose. We got to shoot. Like, if you like it, and we should do a video to it. Because he hasn't done that scene since the movie. He's never redid it.
Gotcha.
So I wrote the song. I wrote the 3rd verse. Sent it to him. He was like, okay. He was like, all right, bro. All right, this hard. This hard. Like you like, it's pinpoint. And then I was like, yeah, let's shoot the video. So we shot the video. So that's when, like, me and Bosch.
So the video is shot.
The video is shot.
Oh man.
So I have in the tuck.
Did do the video. That's great. I love it. I'm glad.
I have a video in the tuck, which is gonna actually release the day of my project. So it's just me as Tyrese and Omar as P from Baby
That's
Boy.
P. Reprising P.
And he hasn't done it since then. So that's like one of the biggest moments for me for the project, in terms of just like accomplishing something, like ghostwriting a verse for somebody and then it just being him is just it's just cool.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's been great, and then on top of that, it's like the album was recorded on my phone as well. So like it's a.
I know. I seen in the Instagram. You said most of it was recorded on your phone.
Yeah, 70% of it, and that ties into our body's made of 70% water. Dr. Emoto. So like 7 of the songs. Cool. Yeah, 7 of the songs are, in a sense, when I was in that moment of drinking the water and doing that whole process.
Nice. So it's a 10-track album.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 70% is BandLab. There's only 3 songs that aren't BandLab, which I sent you. I don't know. Were you able to listen to it?
Yeah, absolutely. I did.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Great track.
Yeah,
great
me and
track.
Cam.
Absolutely, Cam Doja.
Yeah,
as
Cam's
usual,
crazy.
Killed that shit. Shout out Cam.
Yeah, shout out Cam.
We had a great convo up here.
She's dope. Like Cam's one of my favorite around here for sure. Around the world actually.
She's great. She's so great.
So
she's one of a kind.
Yeah.
This shit, I heard some unreleased shit of hers with Vols, the Vols produced yesterday. Yesterday Vols was doing that. He was on like the beat show.
Yeah. You was out there?
Yeah.
Word.
I actually won the cipher.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Which was wild.
Wait,
I didn't expect to win the
written
cipher.
or you was freestyling?
Half.
Okay.
To be honest, you can tell. You can tell.
Okay.
Like doing some like something or just like off the dome, but it was like half and half, and that's what other people was doing. It was just having fun.
For sure.
FaZe rapped a bit, and it got to the end, and it was me and one other dude, Levi. Shout out my boy Levi. We locked in now. And it was just like the crowd cheers, and I just appreciate y'all for cheering for your boy.
Right.
I ended up with a cipher.
That's hard.
But yeah, that was a good night.
I ain't never really won the cipher.
Right, but I heard some unreleased shit from Cam during that time.
Cam's a problem in a good way, in a very good way.
So Cam Doja is a feature on it. You just said that.
Yeah, Cam Doja, and then
who else is featured on this album? It's out, so you ain't got a whole nother.
Yeah, Maya. Soul is on my album.
Soul is on the album.
Yeah.
Wow.
Soul is on the album.
And Soul don't even be like. She don't even be doing that like that. But so for him to get that is crazy because Soul is
really like that.
Very talented.
She's very, very, very talented. And then she has like her part in the song isn't like it's just a bridge, but it's a very effective and beautiful bridge. Like it really, the song would be incomplete. Or incomplete.
Incomplete. Yeah, you had it incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah. It
would be incomplete without her.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. There's a lot of times in like the first artist that comes to mind is like Tyler, like where he'll have somebody just on a bridge, like a small part. Yeah, but it was very instrumental.
It's
to the
needed.
Song. Like you needed that, even though that was a short portion.
Yeah,
you did need that,
and we was able to kind of like sit together and just craft an idea. And with me working with her, I'm definitely learning how to work with someone musically to write lyrics. Okay, like we're figuring out a process that's pretty cool. Like just bouncing ideas, because usually when I'm working with somebody, I'll send them whatever, and then they send whatever back. But in our case, we're like sitting down, like, no, let's try this or let's try
together,
that.
Seeing it in the moment.
Yeah, I'm learning that process with her, which is cool. So I can apply that to different other people that I work with. So yeah, it was cool. So those are the 3 features that I have: is Cam, Omar, and Soul. So
okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So when is this coming out one more time?
December 17th.
All right.
Yeah.
What is your personal favorite? It's coming, and this is released the 16th. Funny enough, so this is great. It's coming out into the. Wait, what day of the week does it come out?
It comes out on a Sunday.
That's what I thought, because these drop on Saturday, and I was like,
okay, hey, it's fine.
Interesting, like. You usually drop on Friday or so. So you're dropping on Sunday. The album drops on a Sunday, and this comes out the day before.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
what you want?
Yeah.
What you want to talk about?
Okay. What was your question?
Your favorite track personally, and why?
I jump between 3 of my. There's 3 of them that I kind of bounce in between. It's a song called Chemistry Blue. Chemistry Blue is like really crazy because I just remember laying on the bed, recording it on BandLab, and I just ran through it. Like it was
real
like
easy, real
it was
easy.
just but it's one of the craziest songs that I've made.
Chemistry Blue.
Chemistry Blue. It's the third song on the album, and it's like got a beat switch. It's like really good. So and I just like that one because it was just so easy to create. You know, it was, and then the song with me and Cam because it's just
Yeah, it's a hit. It's a hit record. Yeah.
Me and Cam need to do more. I know, so that was fun, and that's like a year old too. And I actually yeah, and then Batman Signal. I have a song called Batman Signal, which is like a Frank Ocean-y type vibe. It's like real it's real dope and real calm. I like to listen to Batman Signal like at late night while I'm just on the road, just driving. It just kind of like soothes me, calms me down. And then it was like the first time that I could like take a feeling. Like the best way to describe Batman Signal for me is like I can listen to it and be like, that's exactly how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to make music that attached to how I feel at that time.
Okay, gotcha.
And Batman Signal is
it embodied
it.
How you
Like
felt
I
right
can
there.
listen to it and be like, I get how I felt at that time because I made the beat. So the beat and the lyrics, they came together in a way that I was like, damn, like that's how I feel. So Batman Signal on a personal level is like one of my favorites too.
Down to the instrumental.
Down to the instrumental, down to the words, down to the feeling, down to the way I sung it, the way I expressed it. It just was like, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So Batman might be my favorite one, for real. It might be.
Gotcha. Yeah, the way he talked about it, was,
yeah, like
it's all encompassing.
Yeah, like it just it's a forever. It's like a time capsule for me. Like that song's like a time capsule. So yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, gotcha. So the music video is dropping. Should be tomorrow if you're listening to this on the day it comes out. It's dropping on Sunday, Sunday the 17th.
Yes.
December 17th. If you listen to this after that, go look it up right now.
Yeah, go
right
look it
now.
up.
It's out.
Hey, yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm punching niggas in the face.
Any other visuals from the project you want to talk about? I know you just just dropped a visual.
Yeah, I did Waterfalls, which is that song is out on streaming platforms. Very beautiful song, produced by me and Vose, and yeah, the visuals for that was really dope. You know,
How did
Bosch,
that come together?
Novart, Fanny Pack, Vose, and the beautiful Draco. She was in it. She came out and helped with the process, which I'm very appreciative of that, because it's like I look at the visuals and it's just like she's the perfect video vixen for it. It just it just created a whole vibe, So
I love it.
yeah, it's a good Waterfalls is a really good video. I really enjoy that video. Yeah.
Good video, good song, and that song is on the album, right?
Yeah, yep, it is on the album. It's like the second track.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And let's get into the production of it, because you spoken and you sprinkled it in a little bit. You said you produced Batman Signal, one of your favorite tracks. You and Vos produced Waterfalls. Where else was some of the beats from? Where the production?
YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah, YouTube.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't want to give out my source of that.
No,
it's
I got you.
a certain
Nah.
YouTuber.
No, yeah,
I got a certain
somebody.
guy that I go to.
He got a guy.
That is, and I just don't want to do that right now.
He got a guy.
Just kind of gatekeep that, but I pay him for the beats. So
he has a guy.
Yeah, I have a guy. If I'm not making it myself. So the beat production is just like whatever I feel is what I go with, and then I'll just pay whoever it is.
Let's go to the couple that you produced. How are you producing? What you be using, man?
I think Batman Signal was TrackLib. I found a sample on TrackLib, and I believe it was like Logic Pro. per
Nice.
X. And then Waterfalls was at Vose's crib, and that was on Ableton using
Okay.
Splice, and
Bet.
he has like a beat pad that we were kind of playing on and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and shout out Mo too, because Mo put some guitar on Waterfalls, so he did a phenomenal job on Waterfalls.
Shout out Mo. I always love a little bit of additional instrumentation.
Yeah, like it needed a little extra. You know, he put some chimes in there and some. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's good.
Hell yeah. So what do you feel like this project is different from your previous project? I know you kind of talked on it, but like what is this a different evolution of
Yeah.
Larry Murvin?
Yeah,
What do you want people to take out of this that if they only heard of you from your newest?
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean?
if you heard just Larry Bird,
If you just heard Larry
then
Bird, what do you need to take from going into
this is
Blue
a
Therapy?
whole 180 from that. Because, you know, Larry Bird is actually the first project I ever cussed on in my whole... I've been making music for like 10 years. So Larry Bird tape is the very first song. Like, you can't find another song where I cuss other than the Larry Bird tape.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's
real interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm trying to think about, was it Let's Start Here?
No cussing.
Wasn't that the name of it?
Yeah, that was the first one. And then I have stuff like on YouTube,
Right,
and
I
like
remember
that
that.
Piff
Yeah, I
and
remember
that.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
So, but
Gotcha.
Larry Bird tape is
Yeah.
the first time I ever
I can't remember
cussed.
the name of it, but I remember the album art.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah. I remember I went to the
Yeah.
crib and I played you some stuff.
ran
Early
all the way
days.
back.
Yeah.
But
So
Let's Start Here. I can't even think, but it's some of my favorite Larry Murphy tracks on there.
yeah,
He wasn't even cussing at all.
no cussing. And then on this tape, I cussed once, and that was in between me trying to figure out what I'm doing now, and it's the Cam song, me and Cam song, and that wasn't in the process of me knowing what I was gonna make. But once I figured out what the concept was, I just went back to not cussing, because I actually write better when I don't cuss. I feel like as a rapper, as an artist, as a wordsmith, you should use words. You know what I'm saying? You should learn other words than the cuss words. You can cuss. If I want to cuss, I'll cuss. But I'd rather find a different way to express myself as an artist, as someone who puts the pen to paper.
Yeah, because there's so many words out here.
There's so many
I
words.
could have thought of something else to say that was even more impactful than just a cuss word.
Exactly.
It makes even more sense because of what it really means.
Yeah, and then
I feel you.
And then once you're learning new words, you're actually learning new flows too, because every words have different
syllables
sounds
and sounds. Yeah.
So you're opening up a whole different world of I'm giving away secrets right now.
He's giving away
about how I think, but it's okay because I've been thinking like this for a very long time.
And
so
you're not gonna do it better than Larry Murvin.
I'm gonna do it how I do it. Y'all say if it's better or not. I'm gonna do it how I do it.
And you're not gonna do it better than Larry Murvin.
Hey.
So you can hear the sauce. We not in competition.
He said
really.
it.
And we're not in competition. You can
I'm
have
just
the
saying.
sauce.
But I'm still gonna stop. But yeah, it opens up the world when you have more words than the cuss words. So I think going from the Larry Bird tape, which that wasn't my mindset, which it usually is. I just try something different. Going back to that mindset of just not cussing and finding new ways to express myself with my vocabulary, you'll see a big difference. And that really determines beat selection. It determines the entirety of the project. Because I can get on a track that got some 808s and stuff, and I'm like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can be like that, but it's like,
turning up, yeah.
it's like, nah, that's not what I want to do. So it kind of, and that's.
I'm excited to hear the production and change and evolution.
Yeah, like it's a fun project, and it's just something I personally feel like people should listen to in headphones, because BandLab is BandLab. I went through the process of getting it mixed at a studio, and it was certain songs I liked getting it mixed and certain songs I didn't. Just the whole process, but I just decided to go with my BandLab version. So, and it's cool because majority of it was actually written like at the news station, like during like commercial breaks. So I would we got like 2 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
like 2 minutes, 45 seconds. I would write something and then or go, to another room and just lay something down. And some of the stuff that I laid down actually made it on the album. So it's like because I work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the news station. So within that time, it's like that's really a good window of creation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
You work 4 to 1.
I work 4 a.m. to 1. So during that time, during that process of this album, I was either like I was doing my job, but while I was making music too and like dipping out and just recording something. And like, if I liked it, it stayed. So the Omar track that's written and recorded at the news station. So it's like it's some tracks on there that's on the news
That's
station.
really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool process, and I just want definitely want to promote and show people like it's different. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just create something just to create it. There's a whole process behind doing it.
And you can it's achievable. Like that's
like,
motivation too. Like
man. It's achievable.
Do your thing, man.
It's achievable.
Yeah. Do your shit. Try it.
Yeah, for sure.
Try it out. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like you proud of this project, man. Sound like you happy with it.
Yeah, man. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Yeah. It feels good. It feels good. It feels like me. The other project didn't feel like me all the way. Of course, I mean I say I was a character.
Yeah,
and I say that to people and they just look at me like, okay. But like it's it's a big difference between Larry Murvin and my essence musically and what the Larry Bird take, because I would probably never do that.
Yeah.
Not Larry Bird. I still do characters, but it will be more closer to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when like Denzel does a character, it's like it's always him.
Right. I always feel like your music is a time capsule, like music that you make in general. So that was just a time capsule for like what you were interested in at the time.
Yeah,
and it was just, and it has one of the best music videos of all time. It's like tied to it with Slick Rick Ross.
Slick Rick Ross is crazy.
So
Grand Theft Auto video,
Grand Auto Theft.
I feel like people are gonna go back in time. Like time has passed. People are gonna go back and look at that and be like, "Yo, what was he on?" Because it's a crazy video. Like I looked at it the other day and I was like, "Yo,
it's great when you go in the safe house type shit, and realize like, you got all the activities happening." Man,
insane. Yeah. Like it was great to create, man. It was so fun. It took longer than it needed to take to create that. Like
and that's how some of the best shit is.
It took me 8 months, but it didn't really need. It could have took 5. Like, because every time I shot something, I'd be like, okay, I got part 1 done. Okay.
Oh, damn,
let me. That was a lot. I got to get a lot of people to do this and that and be there and scheduling. And then I just like, all right, or what is the next step? Because I also wrote the script for that too. Like those words between me and my cousin, those are like scripted words. So it's like, going over it with him, it was a fun experience, man. And people going to go back to that and be like, that's crazy. That's why I can't wait to get a budget. When I get a budget, it's going to be very, very interesting.
The thing about budgets is that they're real easy to break.
Yeah,
you get that 10,000 budget, that 50,000 budget for a video. You'd be like, absolutely, I can get everything I need. Oh shit, I spent $100,000. Now I need this video. To make me 50 bands.
I need the video. To give me that return
because I've actually went 50K over budget. They gave me 50. I spent 100. I'm sorry, guys. But
for sure,
I'd love to have a big budget for a video. Not even like, or maybe not just a video, just like a.
Idea.
And not a huge budget, just an idea. Yeah, be like, hey,
I would
use this or work with that. Just
for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know somebody creative like you. Like,
I
got you together.
I need a budget
with all your like your knowledge of video and things, and then like your direction. Cause I feel like you should. This side, I need you to direct the video for me, man. Just direct.
You just gotta call me and let me know, man.
Just direct.
Like I enjoy directing. I really do. Like it's so much fun to me to kind of like see an actor do their thing or just direct shots. It's all fun to me. So yeah, man, you just let me know.
Absolutely, man. Your direction is crazy. So it's cool to always see like that come together.
Thank you. But I was gonna say, like, guess how much GTA cost? Like how much?
True. Yeah. What the hell was the budget, man?
Just give me what do you think the budget was for that? And I'm excluding what I already had in sense of my equipment. Like I already had the equipment to do it.
Gotcha.
So
Like
what was
5 bands?
5 bands? Nah, we're looking at like $400.
Really?
Yeah, only thing I really paid for. I like to feed people. So if you shoot with me, if it's past a certain amount of hours, I'm gonna feed you.
Okay.
So it's food, and then I bought one area, one setting. I paid like $50 for like the boxing area.
Gotcha.
And then it
I was
was a
thinking
couple
about
of,
locations.
yeah.
And yeah.
It was a couple of little miscellaneous things that I had to buy to make sure.
Props.
Yeah, props, a shirt for somebody, head, bands,
Some gear, wardrobe.
Yeah, but for the most
budget,
part, it was
gear budget.
it was in the range of like
Really?
three,
$400?
4, or 5. It's around there.
Damn.
I'm not 100% sure, but it wasn't more than 5.
So not even a 4-digit.
No,
4-figure.
no. Outside, and that's excluding the equipment,
Right.
because the equipment was already in my hands.
It's taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was. So that's why I say when I get a budget.
Get a budget. It's over. Yeah. And now we got we've only gotten better with equipment. I know we got equipment still. That man Bosch has upgraded to an amazing
Bosch, man.
some amazing equipment in general.
Bosch is goated.
Shout out Bosch. So.
Shout out Bosch. If you watching this, shout out this. Shout out you.
Shout out Bosch.
Shout out Bosch.
We love you, man.
Love you, dog. But yeah, man, everything it's good. It's been a good year musically.
That's dope, man. How long? You might have said it. I don't think you did. How long has it taken to make this album? What was the recording process?
It's been.
Because you said the Cam track had been there.
Oh yeah, Cam, but I wouldn't even. Yeah,
you didn't count that. That was it. You didn't know if it would make it.
So, yeah, it's like the 3 songs that aren't made on my bed lab. I wasn't thinking about a project. So Batman Signal was like 2 years old. Cam's song.
Really? Batman Signal's 2 years old?
Batman Signal was 2 years old. Going on 3 now.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you made that around the Larry Bird realm.
This is when I'm trying to all right, I made the Larry Bird, but I want to go back to what I, really do. And that was literally one of the first songs that was like, oh, all right, this is direction for me.
Awesome.
But not even realizing I was working on a project.
Awesome.
So that was out of the Blue Therapy thought process, but made it on there. Cam's project, Cam's song, Murder Manifesto, and then Waterfalls, because me and Vos just made that on some let's be in the studio. But outside of those 3, because those are all like a year to 2 to 3 years old, it took this year, just like this entirety of this year, maybe a 5-month process of creating the songs. And then everybody, a lot of people telling me when I thought it was ready to put it out, it could have been out probably a couple months ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
you just wanted to give yourself some time?
Give myself some time. Then I actually allowed myself to create another song within that made it on the project.
Nice.
That was it ended it in the perfect way. So it's
the outro.
Outro.
Shit.
Which
song
is
10.
Yeah, song number 10, which is called Her Beauty. No, I can't think of the name of the song right now. I don't know. It's number 10. I can't. It's a long title.
He's crazy for this one.
It's a long title.
He crazy for this one.
Let me get the title real quick.
He wild for this one, guys.
I don't remember the title, man. It's her.
Ooh.
It's a long title. It was like a. It's not an Andre 3000 long title, but it's
Oh man.
Okay, I got it. Her energy created love and affection.
Her energy created love and affection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like just a one
word.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I thought it was just. I thought it was 2 words. I thought you
no.
Her love,
it's a
her beauty, her energy.
Her energy. Sometimes I get her beauty, but it's her energy created love and affection, and I created that. And I was like, oh, this is perfect ending, and I'm glad I didn't release my project before
this was on it, because it fit the whole concept too. It brought it all together.
It did.
Okay.
And singing, it's like a 70s. I call it new Motown. That's what I would like call that song in the sense of like the feeling of it. It's like a old school, like, you know, back in the day, like Sam Cooke, like Marvin Gaye, that type of Al Green feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch.
Gotcha. I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited. Hell yeah. Hope people are listening to it, man. Larry Murvin. Let me switch it up on you. I see some wild card questions.
Oh yeah, get them. Come on, man. Bring them to me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
So other types of media, and this is a good question for you because I know. I usually ask this: other types of media that influence you. It don't gotta be like, oh, I make music based off this, but music, not music, but movies, TV shows, video games, anything else that you have brought into your creative realm before. We were talking about the GTA.
Yeah, that's one. I think my brother used to watch a lot of like Bruce Lee and stuff, and I think that's where the concept of like the Larry Bird music video, where I had like the whole fighting scene and stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, I wasn't a huge anime fan. Bruce Lee was like a big thing in my household. Okay. And then it's just like, I mean, I'm a fan of like Avatar, but some people be like, that's not really within the realm of like, but yeah, you know, it's like a, you know, so I was like, you know, and then, you know, Phase, you know, be putting me on One Piece. Sure. Yeah, so it's like,
that's an anime.
Yeah, that's an anime. So I can't be like, yeah, I'm an anime guy. You know, I watch Avatar. And I was like, so I mean, Bruce Lee was, you know, in that sense for that video, that's where that. But just a huge fan of like A24 is their production studio.
A24 is amazing.
A24 is great.
That's nobody ever brought up A24 on this podcast.
Yeah,
you really went crazy with this one. A24 is great, man. A24 has some of the best. Like I like how selective they are because it's gonna be some good shit.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. A24 is great, so they inspire me a lot. In terms of like, I don't know, cause I love Larry David too, like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Man,
Seinfeld.
I need to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm as an adult.
Yeah,
because I only watched it as I was like a youngin', but I know it's one of the funniest. Like,
yeah, Curb is great.
I know it's great. Like I know it's great. I just need to run it back.
Yeah, you definitely got to run that back.
It's a good
and like
one.
I love that show. In terms of like me writing scripts and stuff, like I like that style. And
that type of humor.
Yeah. So I enjoy that. So Larry David. Who else be inspiring me? In the realm of music? Or just in
the realm of artistry, creativity.
You know, Dave Chappelle and you know, different comedians, which is what inspired me to do, you know, stand up and stuff. So,
oh, you do stand up? I knew this. I just wanted him to talk about it.
Oh yes, I do. I do stand up. I actually did my first.
Yeah, we were talking about music, but
we can talk about whatever.
What you do,
we
man?
can talk about. Yeah,
you did your first what?
I went to Atlanta.
Ooh, okay.
And I opened for, I did a show with Omar Gooden. Because he does stand up as well. Okay. So he wanted me to do a show. Actually, 2 shows. So that was my first time doing back-to-back shows.
I didn't know it was 2 shows. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was 2 shows.
That's
and
dope.
It was interesting. I had some good jokes, but the audience didn't understand the jokes. So it was a learning process of like reading the room. I had older people in the audience and
kind of went over their heads.
Yeah. Okay. But I went to the Monster Cave, right? And I did the jokes there and they killed. So it was like that dynamic of like watching it like kill, like watching me do a set and kill it, and then doing the same set, new people, and it's like everybody just like You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a duality right there.
Yeah,
damn.
Okay, and then I got to do that twice. So I got to see,
because the crowd was similar in both of the shows.
Yeah, and in the second show, I had I put a little drink in me this time, and then was able to just like kind of go off
wing
of
it. Yeah.
So like
I wing it and maneuver.
Yeah, for sure. And you've seen me do stand up.
For sure, yeah.
So I love it. Like it's
You're good, man. You're good at
it's-
it. Honestly,
it's
I've seen you
fun.
do stand up for a while, man. I know. Funny enough, one of the first nights.
Yeah, I still got that video. I love that
first
video.
nights I was hanging out with my wife. It was hilarious, killing that stand up.
Yeah,
Classic. R. Kelly.
I'm gonna say I wasn't gonna say R. Kelly, but I was gonna say Simpsons. But we could say R. Kelly. Yeah,
Man,
it was the
look.
R. Kelly joke. It was a good joke.
I'll say it. I will say it.
It was a good joke, and I just go ahead.
We are talking about stand up comedy. We know ain't nothing off limits, man.
Hey, say it then. I'm with it. But I just remember like you just laughing like and dapping me up. and I
had to come up to the stage for this. This shit was funny as hell.
And it was one like white lady that was like in the
just
corner.
so disgusted.
She was mad. She was disgusted.
Whoa.
She was like, "This is
wow.
what
he took it too far." Nah, man, bro, funny, bro.
That's I like,
bro. Funny.
I like really, like, I just love stand up. Like it's one of my biggest loves, like outside of music. Because one day I want to be able to do a rap album or just a musical album, and then like on Netflix or my own, network, have my own stand-up drop at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But both of them go crazy though. Like it's like an album that's great, and then like a stand-up that's on like a Deion Cole, Dave Chappelle-esque level. That's like really thought-provoking. But it's like if you do get mad or want to cancel me, you can go to the music and the music is fire. So it's like, do we really cancel this nigga? This nigga is creating art. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I kind of see myself. So I'm kind of pacing myself to get there. It's just a process. Yeah. It's just
you motivating me, man. Absolutely. And you motivating people. I like that for real, man. We need that. We need creatives to continue to be creative like you and being serious.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Like it's very good to have met you and come around. I know you're from High Point.
Yeah, I'm from High Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know many people from High Point. I'm sure there's many creatives, but
yeah, Kawhi.
True.
Kawhi. Shout out Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi been up here. Damn,
yeah,
from
Kawhi
High Point.
is from High Point. That's the only one that I know that you know.
True. But it's good to meet you and just have somebody so creative just around. And in the circles. Me and Larry go back, so this was a long time coming. Yeah, but I waited for season 2 because season 1 was more of a talking to people that I've never really talked to, and this one is going into now I'm just having conversations with my friends.
Yeah. You been doing all right? You good?
Yeah.
How's music for you?
Oh, thank you, man. Man, I dropped that tape in May, and I was like, I'm gonna drop something else this year, but then life happens, and man, that was already 9 tracks. I don't know if I can drop another something the same year, but I'm working. I'm working.
I'm looking at you crazy right now because
what's up?
Big Racks is not out, man. This man got a song. Can I talk about it? This man got a song called Big Racks, and it's a hit. Is this camera on me?
Yeah, it's that one.
This man has a song called Big Racks, and it's a hit, and he has not put it out, and he's not shot a video to it, and I'm really mad about that. Like, where is that song at, sir? You interviewing me, now it's time to interview you.
Thank
Where
you for
is that?
me, man. I forgot about that damn song.
Bro, and then he forgot about it.
That's a good ass song, so it's one of my best songs. I literally said in the song, this is the best song I ever recorded.
Bruh.
And I
can we put that out?
Can. And honestly, here's the thing. No, I promise. The craziest shit. The person who produced that, More Magic, Black Magic, we ain't talked in months. That's my boy.
Shout out.
Yeah, he an OG Steady Hype member. Like,
for sure.
From back, like when it was just me, him, and Don. There was a time when it was just me, him, and Don. That's my guy.
Yeah.
And he produced that track, Black Magic, More Magic. But we hadn't talked in a minute. We talked today. We was texting like for the first time in months. So I need to hit him up like, oh yeah, that's bro. Also, bro. I need to finally drop Big Racks. I'm sure he'd be excited because that's a hit.
It's crazy, and you should drop it. on the first Monday of the year.
First Monday of the year.
Vose had that idea.
Shit, it's right around the corner. We could.
Shout out Vose.
It's right there, yeah. And
you right here, and
let
you
me go ahead and
you got
Bosh.
enough time, and you got enough time to
shoot
shoot a video.
Let me
Stop playing with. Hey man, don't edit this part out. You saying it right now. Hey.
What if it just skips from when we talk about your influences and things today? All right, so Larry Murvin.
You was giving the closing statement, so it was like you could cut and then like but yeah, put Big Ram because it's so many like dope people around, and it's like, bro, people need that. People need to hear Big Racks. Only reason I got Big Racks is because I was with Omar that one time, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm playing him stuff. Send me Big Racks. That's the only way I personally have it. So I have
I would like Omar good to hear Big Racks.
And he said that shit was crazy. He was like, yo, who is that? I was like, that's Hollow. Like I was putting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like you got to put that out, man. Because even. Yeah, man, you don't gotta be a part of no project. It just I feel like the world needs some stuff like that. They need that.
Yeah, I always think a song gotta be tied to a project.
Nah, bruh.
I'm bad with that. Just trying to. Oh dang, but is that like the lead? What's that? The lead single from? What's that? I love projects. I'm an album type of artist.
I'm an album artist too.
I love albums. It's like, especially concept, as you said, like conceptual albums is front to back. So I always feel like, dang, if I'm dropping it not tied to something else, what was it about? But sometimes a single is a hit record. Just single by itself.
Because for me, after this project, I'm not going to work on like a body of work. At least this is how I feel right now. I'm not going to work on a body of work until it's like a studio, like in-studio album. From now, it's just like, all right, y'all have what I do, like in the sense of a body of work. Now it's just like, go. Like just boom, just not thinking about a project, but if I make something, shoot a video to it, put it out. Make something, shoot a video, like, you know what I'm saying. That's how I'm about to process and produce my art.
Stream of high quality singles incoming.
Just go, because I feel like if I just go, ain't no telling what'll happen. If I just go, like just go.
Just go.
That's it. Not think about it too much. Post what I feel is cool. You feel what I'm saying? So just go. So that's what's going on, man. You know. Yeah.
What other video games you be playing, bro?
Video games. I ain't really been playing video games like that.
That's fine. Gotcha. You watch? Okay.
Go ahead.
You watch any movies or TV shows interesting lately? Netflix, Paramount Plus, all these goddamn streaming services, Max, goddamn, all that shit.
I'm a huge fan of Nathan. For you, Nathan is the greatest. He's one of the greatest. Nathan For You, and he has a new show.
I love it so much. Bro, the rehearsal,
The Curse.
The Curse, the real shit.
Yeah.
The real shit.
He got another one called The Curse.
I've heard about that.
He was supposed to do a show, and I hope he still does it. He was supposed to do a show where he tries to figure out if OJ did it. But I think he decided not to do it because he was going to beat OJ. And I was like, that would have been good. I'm not going to hold you. That would have been great. Like, that would have been great.
No way he was going to be OJ.
He was going to be OJ. And you know how he does his, like, analyze stuff? That would have been crazy, right? I think they told him, like, let's not touch on that one. Let's not touch It's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
And I'm be real with you.
I'd have watched that shit.
Nathan could pull it off. If Robert Downey Jr. can pull it off.
Can do it in Tropic Thunder.
Nathan could do it too. If he pulled it off correctly. We've seen an example of it being pulled off correctly with Robert Downey Jr. That's all I'm saying. Don't counsel me. I'm just saying it was.
I agree. Nathan would have did that.
Nathan could do it.
Had a great show. Bro, A1 show.
It would have been great, but I don't think he's doing it, so he's doing The Curse. So, right? But I'm a big fan of Nathan.
Nathan For You is a great show. That shit is so good. Invincible season 2 need to come out. It's coming out soon.
It's out. It's like 3 episodes out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm a behind ass nigga.
Yeah.
Really? What the hell? I'm behind ass nigga.
Yeah, it's going. You about to look it up? Yeah, and I think episode 4 comes out Thursday.
Mad at myself, man. Invincible. I remember the damn. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But then the trailer came out and then they dropped the special, the Adam Eve.
Yeah.
I seen that. I watched that at Basha, the old crib.
Yeah, the old
The
crib.
old crib. Crazy to say that, man. OG
Yeah.
OG Bosch crib.
The OG Bosch crib.
And dang, November 3rd.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute,
10th,
bro.
17th. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Just this month though.
Yeah, just this month. And then there's about to be another one in a couple days.
Okay, yeah. It's such a good show.
That, The Boys, Gen
Right.
V.
I ain't got into The Boys. I've heard
You
The
gotta
Boys
watch
is
The
good.
Boys.
I've heard The Boys is
If you like
good, too.
Invincible, you gonna like The Boys.
Gotcha.
It's basically kind of. I feel like they're in the same universe in a sense, even though one's a cartoon, the other one's more.
Live action,
But I
gotcha.
feel like
You could put them together.
You
'Cause
could
I've seen
easily
no.
put them
I've seen
together.
like clips and things. Like I know Homelander and Omni-Man are both like kind of because they both. Funny enough, they both got added to Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you know that.
yeah. I
But
saw
yeah,
that.
So both Omni-Man and Homelander are both kind of like
Yeah, and
kind of in a similar realm
I
of villain hero villain. I don't know how you.
nah, they're villains.
They're hero
heroes.
villains.
They look like heroes, but they villains.
Poster heroes, true villains. I don't know.
It's like that. It's like that meme where the dude has the little mask on his face and the mask is smiling, but the inside, like his actual face, is just mad.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
yeah.
that's how. Yeah, it's like they look nice, but
yeah.
but I feel like Invincible could be like a cartoon in the world of The Boys, and those characters in Invincible are just real. You see what I'm saying? I
Okay.
feel like that's how they will pull it off.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
I can see it.
have Invincible show up in real life. I'm like, oh yeah, he's the guy from the cartoon that we be
He's the
watching.
guy from the
Like,
Mm.
you see what I'm
I
saying?
see what you mean. So there. I see.
Yeah, like
Now you put me on something. Now I got
Homelander
something
could
to
be
watch.
like, this ain't no cartoon. Like, I watched your fucking show. Like, this is not that.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is not that.
this is not that.
Mm-mm.
But
and,
it's
then, and then they start whooping each other.
Yeah,
ass
then they
because
start
he
fighting.
He is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Man. It's,
yeah. I feel like Omni Man would win. I really feel like Omni Man, because Homelander. Do we really know if he really like that?
I don't know. I gotta watch the show.
Oh, that's right. You ain't even seen the show.
I gotta watch the
never
show.
mind,
Nah,
never mind. I can't even have that
Not
conversation.
yet. Not yet. We will come back to this.
I
I'm gonna watch the
don't
boys.
really think he like that.
You don't think he like that?
I don't really think he like that. I don't.
I know he has laser vision.
Yeah, he likes Superman.
True. He has laser vision and can fly.
Yeah.
And he's strong. And he did something crazy. Spoiler. I don't know if this is a spoiler because it's probably from season 1. He did something crazy with a plane or something.
Yeah.
Probably old shit to y'all
Did
because
you
y'all
see that?
watched The Boys. I think I seen that at Vol's crib. Like
Yeah, that's
we was watching.
Yeah.
I seen a little bit,
Yeah,
but
that was a crazy scene.
yeah, I need to watch that show.
That's
'cause-
what made me watch the show.
True. I don't really understand what was going on. I was like, oh, this thing kind of crazy. It seems
Yeah.
like, but I can't even remember what happened. I just remember like
He
he's
left-
crazy.
He left a lot of people on the plane. Let's just say that.
Okay, bet. Okay,
That
I'm gonna
was
go ahead
about
and
to-
watch it.
People were about to die. He was like, this is what.
Y'all will figure it out.
Yeah. I could lift it and fly away, but you know, I'ma just let nature sort things out.
Let nature,
Let nature sort it out.
let's nature sort things out. Nature. They got a whole lot of superpowers could easily change this. Let nature work its way.
Yeah, nature can do something about this.
Let time work it.
For sure.
Damn. Yeah. Oh shit, man. Go ahead and tell them. Go closing statement about Blue Therapy. Why they should care about it. Why they should listen to it tomorrow or out right now.
Okay, yeah, you should listen to Blue Therapy because it is a beautiful album of just.
You look right into them, right into their soul, and let them know why, man.
Can I get a little closer?
Yeah, get
It's cool
real,
if I-
get as close as you need. Yeah.
Blue Therapy is something you should listen to because it's just good music. We're in a time where we have a lot of music that just sound the same, you know, and this is just away from a usual sound that you would hear, and it's relaxing. You know, you could be with your lady, be with your fella, be with your person. And you can enjoy beautiful music and enjoy a little bit of rapping. I sing more than I rap on here. But it's just good, and it's just good vibes, good energy. And I hope you all enjoy it. You know, I hope you guys take the time to listen, you know. I'm just glad and thankful that I'm able to create some art and then share it. And then it has access, unlimited access. So
We love it.
yeah.
Absolutely, man. So this has been Larry Murvin. If you've never heard of Larry Murvin, because we've been talking like just, you know, like I said, this is my man. We've been talking like just friends. If you've never heard of Larry Murvin, it's LarryMurvin. That's how you spell it on all platforms, right? If
All
you
platforms.
want DSPs, all platforms, you can
Yep.
hear
Larry
the
Murvin.
album, the new album. You can go back and listen to the old ones we were referring to. They're also under that same name, Larry Murvin.
Yes, sir.
And then on all social medias, how should they find you as well?
Art of Murvin. Murvin is spelled the same, Murvin.
Art of Murvin,
Art of
ARTOF.
OF Murvin.
Boom.
It's my art.
Art of
And
Murvin.
I'm Murvin.
And he's Larry Murvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for talking about the
I
project.
appreciate you having me. Thank you. This is my first interview going into the project.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm excited to share my thoughts and
Same. I'm glad it's timed well. We can get it and, you know, people put it in people's face and
talk to y'all water, man.
Yeah. Talk to your water.
Talk to y'all water.
That's where it all came.
Talk to your
That
water.
was the real stem.
Talk to your water.
That is the root of this convo. Is talk to your water.
It's listening. And if you don't, you know, if you do your own research, Dr. Emoto, DREMOTO, Dr. Emoto. Do your own research. Don't just listen to me. Do your own research. He did some dope things, and maybe that can inspire you to become a better individual as well by talking to your water. So,
Oh yeah. Thank you for tuning in to The Buzz. It's been Hollow and Larry Murvin. You have a nice day.
that was fun.